So, what's the most important thing when it comes to play golf? Your equipment. And these are mine. And this is my What's in the Bag 2020 edition. Let's get straight into it. So now the channel is going to be mostly around golf. There will be a couple sweet videos coming that me and my friends are going to film. But first I wanted to guide you guys through what clubs I'm using. So first of all, I have my logwood here. And this is one of my favorite clubs. It is the Callaway PM Grind 2019 edition. It's one of my favorite golfers, Phil Mickelson, and he created this wedge, and it's an absolute beauty. It has a really weird face to it because it has a triangle shape and the grooves are all over the place. This works really well from all the way from 100 yards in. I use this club all the time, and it's by far one of my favorite clubs in my bag. So next, let's get started with my sandwich. Turn the hands around. It's also a Callaway, and it's the Jaws, and I went for the Tour Gray this time. It's a very good wedge, and you can see there's a lot of meaning to it. The grooves are really sharp, and it performs wonderfully, especially out of the rough. I can actually spin the ball. I have made a really good choice by going with Callaway wedges in 2020, and yeah, this is, I don't really use sandwich chip a lot, but definitely it helps around everything. And yeah, by the way, all of my grips are in the Tour Gray, Golf Pride Gray and Black, and I really like it. Wedge shaft, I don't really care. I think all of these are in rather Dynamic Gold 115 or PBS 115. So yeah, it's wedge shaft, and I don't really worry about it because the spin numbers are well enough, and all these spins numbers are all well above 10,000. Let's go with my gap wedge this time. I have a 55-degree sandwich, so I have a 50-degree gap wedge, and I have a 60-degree log wedge, but this is a 50-degree gap wedge. It's the same story. It's still Jaws, and this one is in the Tour Chrome finish, which is kind of more shiny, and it doesn't get old as easily. And obviously, the name Jaws in itself sounds mean. As I said, the grooves are very sharp, and yeah, it's just a great club. And let's go moving on to the wedges. So my pitching wedge is actually like in the iron style. I've seen a lot of tour players uses a 46-degree pitching wedge or 48-degree pitching wedge. I don't do that. I personally prefer the actual blade, the pitching wedge, have a higher trajectory when you hit it. And these are all of my clubs, all the way from Peace 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I use the Callaway Apex MB 2018 edition, which I think Callaway is making in 2020, but I think by far these are the best looks ever. Like the forge, the feel, everything is just super on point. And they are made by Bazuna, so let's be real, it's just sweet as hell. And so I got the shaft in the heaviest C-taper possible. It's the C-taper 130X. And yeah, I really like the shaft. It feels good, and I have my specs at 2 flat because I kind of misleft a little bit. But yeah, my irons are the Callaway Apex MB, which is probably the hardest iron Callaway ever make. And they're not that pricey because they're blade on. And let's move on to my forehand. My forehand is the different type because as I move on to the higher iron, I was thinking playing a 5 iron X forge, which is what I used to do, and I try to play all blades and kind of train myself. But when we moved to something like forehand, I need some forgiveness and more distance off the tee since there's not much club covering 200, 300 yard range to my drivers. And the forehand is the Callaway Apex Pro 2019. Sweet. This club looks fantastic. I was stuck with the Callaway Epic Pro for a long time, but when this came out, I bought it, I grabbed it in hand. Holy heck, did it go a long way. Hell yeah, it does. This is still one of my most confident club ever in my bag. It has a tour look, it has a tour sole, it has a tour finish, it has everything, and it just offers the forgiveness of a foreign that I need. So this club is definitely one of my best budgets I ever have, and yes, although this is a foreign, I still have this in the KBS Seajumper Tour 130X, and yeah, it's a great club off the tee, especially in par 5. This is my 2-iron. And my 2-iron is the only club that's not Callaway in the bag. It is the Titleist club. It is the Titleist U500. And there's two types. There's the U500 and U510. And since I'm a pretty good golfer, I would say, I use the U500, which is a smaller sole. But this club, man, it has so much in it. It is a club that you can hit stingers, risers, you can shoot it because it got the hollow face design. It's just not really a forgiving 2-iron, but when you hit it, it feels like something that Titleist has never made before from the lawn iron. Titleist has not made really good lawn iron in the past. They make really good hybrids, and man, this year they smashed it with the lawn iron. This is my 2-iron. It is in I think 18 degree of loft. That's my 4-iron in 22 degree of loft. Every single club in my bag is stock loft because they're all, they're all blades. This is in a hazard smoke shaft. It's in a low spin, 90 grams, low heavier, and 6.5 as X. And the reason why I put a graphite shaft in this one is because I feel like you need a little more launch and you need a little more less spin and a little easier to control, because overall this is a club off the tee. Next, let's move on to my 3-wood. My 3-wood is the Callaway Epic Flash 2019. There was the Maverick 3-wood. I didn't really like it because I cannot change the specs. There's the hosel here that you can change it from. The Maverick you can't. And that green yellow, man, that just looks like high tech. Okay? I have this in the Sub-Zero version. Very wet, obviously. I don't care if I would have a 2-iron. This is in 14 degrees and draw bias because it's a Sub-Zero hit and it's really hard to draw. And so I gotta give myself a little draw forgiveness. It's my preferred ball flight to draw. And I have this in a Tensei Blue shaft, which is pretty expensive, honestly. And this thing's stiff. This is an 80 gram X, and it's low, and the blue means it's low trajectory too, so it fades really easily. So what I did is I changed the weight from the bottom to a 6 gram, so it doesn't dive down as much. Because sometimes when I don't hit a wave ball, it's just gonna nosedive, and that's what a non-3-wood should do. This 3-wood is by far one of the hardest 3-wood ever hit, but when you peer it, it goes a long way. And for Epic Flash, is one of the most successful product Callaway ever made, and I want to stick with their 3-wood because I hit it well, and there's no point in me getting a Maverick that I cannot change it, because I'm a person that kind of needs a lot of different tools to fix my ball flight. And this, when I hit a 2 left, I can just crank it back to neutral, and that will be on point. So yeah, this is my 3-wood. It's definitely one of the best club I use off the tee. So now we're moving on to the big dog, the driver. This is the Callaway 2020 Maverick Standard. This kind of looks a little old because I hit it a lot, honestly. The head cover didn't really look that good, but honestly, it looks pretty sick when you look at it for a long time. This is a Maverick Standard, as in 9 degree, and then crank it down to 8, and it's in draw set. Why did I go for a standard? I always used to play Sub-Zero because I have a really low ball flight. I mean, I have a really high ball flight with high spin numbers. This, in the Callaway Epic Flash, and the standard hit, I just ballooned it. But when I hit this hit in the standard of Maverick, dude, this thing goes a mile. And when I hit the Sub-Zero, I cannot get off the ground. I don't know why I just didn't like the head of this. This head is wonderful. They got with the new design where they have flattened out the tail of the club. It kind of looks weird. That's like, the modern driver trying to, let the tail touch the ground as much as possible. This was the exact opposite. And I found that really unique and helpful, where I can just really, lean back on it and send the ball through it. Orange, honestly, was not a really fan of it, and now I like it a lot. It's amazing. I have this in a 9 degree, as I said, a draw setting, and this is the Atmos 6X, which is around 68 to 69 grams, and it's in X shaft, and as we know, Atmos Black is a low spin shaft. And it is a horseback shaft, so It has the low trajectory that I want, and man, this is just a perfect driver for me. If I hit it well, it's great. As I said, same grip, same everything, and that's just one of my favorite clubs that I ever had, and I guarantee you this is probably one of the best driver Callaway's ever made. Now we're moving on to the putt. I was never a fan of mallet putters, but this changed my mind. Odyssey always makes the best feeling putters ever made in the market, and this is the Triple Track Odyssey 10. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the finish. This offers so precise, very precise alignment. When that 3 lines goes down, when you can look at that 3 line, you know you line it up correctly. And I line my putts up every single time, so I'm not like the person who aim left and pushes the ball so it goes right. No, this works perfect. Okay, and although this half steel shaft, what Odyssey claiming gives more stability, I found it useful. Most people don't, but it works for me. And since it's a mallet putter, and sometimes I like to go claw, which is when I'm in like this 8-foot, 10-foot range, because if you go like 60 foot, right, the claw is not offers much stability. But in the 10-foot range, you don't need much stability. Okay, yeah, you do, but like the claw is enough if you only grab it to like what 2 inches off the ground, which is fine. And that it just offers so much stability. And the alignment, the face is always going to stay square. So this is why I'm a really good putter inside 10 to 6 feet. And yeah, so this is why I have a 3.0 grip. I usually don't like fat grips, but this one helps because it helps the claw to cover the club more, and yeah, it just rotates better. Honestly, what a great putter. I always been a number 9 putter, which is the small-headed, toe-heavy. This face balance one just works out really quick. Going with the sake of the Triple Track putter, Pebble Beach valuable catch. You have got to have the Triple Track ball, the Callaway Chrome Soft 2020. This ball is pretty new. It came out in 2020, and this is not really the ball I prefer right now, but that's the ball that Callaway have. I have switched to Pro V1s, I switched to TP5, all the other brand, and it just never give me the spin number that I liked around the green. I'm that guy that I love spins, so I need to play a soft ball, and this definitely is. The Apex MB iron here with this feels like freaking butter soft. And this is the Triple Track version, so when it lines up to the ball, holy moly, it is the most beautiful thing you ever seen in putter history. So, the Callaway Chrome Soft X is coming out soon. Since we're in quarantine, it's not in sale, but I think when we're gonna go back into the market, this ball should be in sale. The Chrome Soft X should suit me more because this ball is too forgiving. It's not really a pro tour ball. This ball is aimed for people that needs a little bit offer low forgiveness. And no, I don't need that. I need a ball that has low spin off drivers and high spin off irons and wedges, and that's what the Chrome Soft X is. But it's just going to be the same ball. It's going to be the same Triple Track. I love Triple Track. I definitely so that it's going to be the same feel. It just feels more like a tour ball that I'm really excited for. And that's my ball for 2020, the Chrome Soft X. If I can probably buy it, when it comes out. But for now, I still find the Chrome Soft. It's just sometimes it's not that easy to control because kind of just offers too much forgiveness. It goes too straight. Like I cannot bend the ball as much. But yeah, no, don't get me wrong. It's still a great ball, and Callaway definitely made the ball much better in 2020 than in 2018. So yes, that is my what's in the bag for 2020. This bag is professionally fitted, obviously, and I really like the clubs that I'm having. It's definitely something that I think is valuable. I love my clubs, so I do take care of them. They always look clean, and those shiny blaze look are just always amazing. Well guys, that's pretty much it for this video, and get ready for more golf contents, and I promise you I won't let you down. But that is it for my What's in the Bag 2020 edition. See you guys. Peace.